Hey everyone, we're back for HoPW versus EWC. It is the first official episode with matches and whatnot. We don't know how long this is going to go. It could go like 30 minutes to 3 hours. We don't know. We're just going to keep on rolling with this. So we pretty much did back and forth and whatnot. We got Dave and Jake Chris versus, we got the Chris versus the B team in the opening match. Then I decided to do my match. I think if you click
this, you can see like an example. No, okay.
It didn't show the...
Yeah, I was looking to see if it showed like an example or something.
I did the Wallman after that because I respect Wallman's wrestling.
Oh, I didn't even do a Wallman's match.
He did, it's okay. You did cruiserweights. You did Aries and Oregano.
Yeah.
Co-main event is Punk and Omega, and the Battle Royale is the main event. There's no titles on the line for this one. This is kind of just a see how it goes. We're using the promotion menu. Not the PWGR thing.
Okay, so I'm taking over real quick. So as you can see here, we got a bunch of stuff over here. This is like the modding menu of the game. One of the head modder, Carl Zilla, who gets all the fucking rights for this.
Yeah.
But so he found out how to get into the game and all this stuff. So right here is a promotion, like Fire promotion is coming out soon. So this is just something to hold us over for now, so we can book the shows, we can run the show immediately, we can run matches, just stuff like that. When the show's over, we can rewatch the match exactly how it came out.
Wow. All right.
That's pretty freaking cool. We've got the PWGR, which is pretty nifty. There you go. You got 2 people in the Rumble, as you can see.
Yeah, so we have 10 people in the Rumble.
What?
So we have 10 people in the Rumble. They can only see those 2.
I've never done the Rumble, and I never combined the Rumble and the match thing, so I don't know if it's going to work the way we want it to. We're going to find out. Better Wrestler Organizer is going to make life a lot easier for his case. And more match options. This will be handy eventually. Actually, real quick, I'm going to turn off. Okay, that's turned off already. That's good.
All right. So now we just run match. And...
we should probably open up the game. Click run card and open up the game.
Okay, so run card, and then open the game up real fast. I don't know. There we go. There's a show. All right, starting off. Chris Brothers. I hope he does that.
I can sense that you're like marking out over there about this.
I hope he's gonna. Yeah, I'm excited for this. We have a custom ring. We've borrowed the New Japan ring tonight.
I taught him how to make a custom ring too, because he didn't know how to do that. Here's our New Japan ring.
This is great.
Over time, we're gonna get more rings.
Yeah, we'll be able to afford better rings. Maybe a Pokemon Stadium. I don't know.
Maybe.
So here comes the B team.
The B team, newly crowned Raw Tag Team Champions. What are the Chris Brothers doing for an impact? Except for being Sam Callahan's cronies.
What did you not see? Nothing. All around the wrestling world, they were talking about how Dave Christ, I believe, did an amazing cutter that was maybe better than Orton's cutter on, what was it, Punk? I forget.
Yeah, I saw that.
I believe it was Dave Christ. I'm going to check that real quick. I'm friends with him on Facebook.
I think it was, because Dave's the better one, I believe.
Oh. I called them the Paul Brothers.
If Dave is the one in the ring, then Dave's the better one.
Yeah, I call them the Paul Brothers because they both kind of look like Logan and Jake Paul. Yeah.
Paul?
Yeah. Out of nowhere.
Good God.
Good God on me.
I'm so happy I learned how to use TeamViewer, by the way, because I have it set up to where your left monitor is on my left monitor, your right monitor is on my right monitor. That is very helpful, actually.
We have a mod also that adds. It was Jake Chris, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. We added a mod where it kind of makes the match performance better. You said so they're not gonna go in like submission 24/7. They're not gonna.
Exactly.
They're gonna headlock.
And if it is, it's gonna be like a generic like rest hold, like choke hold, something simple.
So that's good. And they sell a little bit more, just a little bit more.
There's a lot of that goes into like the modding aspect of this game, and whenever I sat on Skype and I was like, hey, modding makes this game so much more fun, nobody believed me.
Yeah, no, we thought
everyone was like, no, this game's absolutely garbage no matter what.
You know who I feel really sorry for right now though?
Who?
The PS4 guys.
And it's not, now you understand where I'm coming from.
It's
all
not
the time.
from a fact of like, hey, they're getting the game late, but they are going to get the New Japan thing, so it kind of makes it worth it. It's the matter that they won't have access to this, which, I mean, it's self-explanatory with any game.
And they don't have the same workshop as we have.
Exactly.
This workshop's been up for over a year, and the amount of edits that we have is nuts.
I have almost 2,000. You're going on 3,000, I believe.
I think I actually have almost 4,000 if I remember correctly.
I mean, a majority of those are, comedy characters that we use once in a while, but...
All right, I'm going to do a plug for this game.
All right, go for it.
So, think about this. We're showing off. We got Impact, we got WWE stars, but on my save over in my world, we've got WCW, we've got freaking Marvel, DC, we've got... Pokemon, we've got anime characters, we've got musicians. Almost anybody you can think of is in this game. Almost anybody. There are a few that we found out, hey, they are not in this game. Well, I mean, almost everybody is in this game.
Yeah.
And if you want them in the game, it's not that hard to make it. It just takes time.
Exactly. You just got to figure out what kind of inspiration you go for. Like, I think, honestly, every single character in this ring right now is spot on. Aside from the ring itself, which is a beautiful ring, I will say that. I love this ring.
The level of customization that people go is insane.
I thought we picked Earl Hebner, by the way.
I take credit for one thing in the modding community, and that's before we had the ability of... There's a mod called the Ring Editor, which it changes the arena, sort of. I'll show you that event some other time, because I don't even have that set up for me.
Yeah.
But I take the slightest bit of credit because I was the first person, I think, to post about being able to change the lights in this arena. I changed the blue lights to yellow lights, and I remember way back when these arenas weren't in the game. I was playing with these arenas, and everybody on Skype was like, "Holy crap, what is this?" So
they were like the hidden arenas, kind of like with WWE and the Great Balls of Fire before it came out, right?
Yeah, that's cool. That's right.
And then besides, they're adding more. I think for Fire Promoter, they're gonna be adding new arenas. I think you said.
Yeah, I believe so. I can't confirm anything. I don't work with the Fire Pro people. I don't work with Spike Toonsoft, but I like to think I've been fairly relevant in the Fire Pro community since this game came out.
We've completely put over Fire Pro this entire match, and these guys have actually had a really good match so far.
It's a really good match. Yeah. But if you ever want a video where I'm going to talk a lot about something I love, it's going to be a video about Fire Pro. This game is beautiful.
Yeah.
If you can look past the graphics, this is the greatest wrestling game.
Especially because, like, arcade. Like, I wish arcade things were still, arcade machines were still a thing, because, like, I think a game like this would be perfect in an arcade. Be like, hey, let's go play a good old beat-em-up wrestling game. That was beautiful, Sister Abigail right there.
Oh, yeah. That's one.
Here comes Bo to the rescue.
2.9. I've always loved the 2.9 just because it's like...
It's bare on the edge, yeah. I don't know what the point of throwing with an Irish whip was. Oh! His head down.
Elbow dropped him on the chin.
It was the only crazy thing that I know is like a logic problem is these guys really don't go to the top ropes too much. When I know Axel and Bo in particular, I know they don't, but the Chris brothers, they do.
I don't think they've got as much exposure as Axel and Bo. I think the WWE guys are definitely the best made calls or edits on the entire workshop because they've been. You can watch their stuff. You can build the guys exactly how they are.
Yeah.
Like 2K, any of the WWE games, you can't make your guy exactly how you want him. This game you can.
You got that logic, dude. Yeah. Going back and forth the punches.
It's kind of like the test of strength.
Oh, super kick!
Super kick!
Super kick party! Oh!
Low blow!
Come on.
I just want EWC to get a point. Bo Dallas is a quick.
I think that's the second low blow, actually, by the way. So I'm surprised. I don't know if the game works on like a 3-point system for.
It might. I mean, it's based in Japan for the most part.
Ooh.
Some venues, like this is like the NXT venue sort of thing.
That leaping big boot is beautiful. Another sister out. Both guys down.
And let's see, 1, 2. Fix it up. But I wanted to plug this real quick as well because it's a mod. If you plan on ever making people again, there are mods to put in custom edit parts and custom moves.
That seems really cool too. I know we're already going to get a big move pack.
I haven't worked with custom moves yet, but I've worked with custom edit parts, and it's really good. 2.9.
All chaos is breaking out right now.
Yeah, we finally got to the point where everyone's in the ring. Go down. 1, 2.
Today.
Damn it.
Open them up. Oh, he missed the clothesline. Spear! I don't know if I've ever seen Bo do a spear, but that was beautiful.
I feel like he has. Maybe back in like NXT days.
Yeah, got that DDT there.
He's dragging him in.
So what's gonna happen now?
He just punches him.
Back
Tagging him first. DDT! DDT to...
I thought he was gonna slide out of the ring, honestly, too.
I don't know which Chris brother this is, to be honest.
This one, I think it's
I think this is Dave.
Yeah, I think it's Dave. Pretty sure. Because Jake is the one that we said did the really awesome cutter.
Yeah. So. By the way, this match has almost been 20 minutes.
On its own, yeah. Yeah, that's Dave Christ.
Quite a nice flip from Dave Christ.
I will say they have changed a good bit from when they first appeared in Impact. So.
Oh yeah. I will also, by the way, I'm gonna tell you this. I like the way you have it set up because you have no access to the fire promoter. Don't touch the fire promoter while you're using it because it might break. It broke for me. So
okay.
Don't touch it.
I didn't plan on it. Yeah.
Well, just in case.
I'm curious to see if our battle royale is gonna break it though. Yeah. Even if it like doesn't add the two extra people, it's okay.
Like even if it doesn't do anything, I think we'll still have the 8-man, which I mean isn't much of a problem. They don't know who the last 8-men are.
Yeah, they just won't get Finn and what is it, Seth?
Finn and Seth, yeah.
They get snubbed. They'll have to have a one-on-one.
That just means we'll have to have an extra match on the next show.
Yeah.
Don't talk shit. Don't talk shit. He looks great.
Who does he look like?
Rhino.
Oh, I was thinking that too. I was like, he kind of looks a little bit like Rhino.
1, 2.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. I will say that's another good thing about Fire Pro compared to other wrestling games when it comes to tag team matches. Always constantly breaking up pins. This one's like only if like he feels like it's a dire situation, you know.
Yeah. If he knows that he's not winning.
Yeah, he's like, homeboy's about to lose this match for us.
Oh.
Swinging
I don't know
neck
what that's
breaker.
called, but
I think it's a swinging neck breaker, right?
I think
that's what he was
probably
trying
something
to
like that.
Hip toss.
Hip toss. Simple wrestling. Elbow to the face.
Taking off his wrist tape, I think. I don't know.
And the test of strength.
Test of strength wrestling. Shout out.
Strength wrestling and a super
kick party.
Super kick party isn't booked tonight.
Yeah, they're not. I was trying to think. Yeah, no.
By the way, I don't know if like if whatever is gonna happen, but I'm probably gonna end up uploading this to my channel as well, just because cheap pops. 2.9, Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna steal it from you and upload it on my side because I need content.
All right, I'm completely okay with that.
Other than that one podcast.
What you need to do is make like a tutorial series, honestly.
I think Carlzilla has a tutorial series up, but I definitely can. I should make a video about why you need to own Fire Pro.
Kind of like what I did with TW.
What? This is basically like TW turned up to 10.
Yeah. I actually, when Fire Pro first came out, I thought about doing like a TW, like you book it and then you show the match with Fire Pro, kind of like side by side.
Now you can do this kind of with Fire Promoter.
Yeah, I don't need to worry about it at all actually. So.
And I'm fairly certain that like I said, Fire Promoter is broken for me right now. I haven't worked with it recently, but I'm fairly certain after the show you can check and you see win-loss ratios.
That's cool. I'm definitely gonna love with the Fire Promoter because I think it'll bring more competition to wrestling games that hasn't been seen in a very long time. Because if you look at it, it's only like the big WWE game every single year, and this game came out pushing 3 years ago now, 2 years ago.
This game's only been out for a year.
No, it's gotta be 2 years.
No, this game came out last year.
Let me look that up.
This game came out July of last year.
It's been a
June or
year.
July of last. I remember because I bought it the day it came out.
Maybe that was my birthday gift.
Jesus,
It might have
June 27, 2017. That might have been near the end.
Yeah. But yeah, it's only been out for a year. And you know what? Look at.
Wow, these guys are going on a 25-minute
By the way,
match
real
tonight.
quick, shout out to Cole over there for actually doing commentary while I just spew about how much I love this game.
Yeah, right. He was like, hip toss.
And toss up.
Put him over.
But yeah, like 2K18.
Oh, the most ending minute.
You have a limit of 100 logos or 1,000 logos.
Yeah,
or like
and then the game
and
breaks.
100 superstars
Pick
exclusive.
to the family jewels.
Do you know how many logos we probably have in this already?
Oh my god.
Well, it's not really logos on the characters. It's just logos on the ring.
Ring logos.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, that kick.
And the game doesn't break. It just works.
Exactly.
Yeah, my favorite motto.
I will say, I feel like for Fire Promoter when it comes out is going to be really good, but I don't think it's going to completely replace this Fire Promoter.
Yeah, I like this one. I think that'll be more for the GM side of things. This is more
It's
from
going to be
the
a GM mode. This is
hey,
to run
let's have a show that won't directly deal with our rosters. That'll be more of like, all right, let's try to balance our rosters out and try to not get them injured. So
yeah,
which will be cool.
This is just fun.
I think we'll definitely use that. I don't know to what extent it'll be implemented, but I'd imagine with that there'd be mods for it also that just changes the game entirely.
Oh yeah.
So,
I feel like what?
I'm surprised that nobody's got a crimson mask yet.
Oh yeah.
well, Axel, 3.
Yes!
3!
Points to EWC. I would say Axel is tiring right there.
Each other's eyes, longingly.
Team. 1 point for EWC tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Now, right after this, the next match should start.
Okay.
We won't see. We might get a glimpse of the rating,
Yeah.
which it might slightly show up.
Yeah.
But right after, we'll get into the next match. The 86 rating.
86. Oh, only an 86.
27.
Meltzer, come on. All right, now it's time for the Women's match. This technically is listed as a battle royale. You said.
Yes,
But,
in the game, they don't have matches listed as triple threat or fatal four or stuff like that.
Yeah. 6-pack challenge.
They have battle royal listed, and there's an option in battle royal called first win, and that's really where you make your triple threat matches and all that stuff.
I know I said the last match was like almost 30 minutes long, but it wasn't a 30-minute match because of the.
It was like
Timer.
27 minutes.
It was because we've only
It
been
was-
about
It
18
was like
minutes on the
17
recording.
minutes of your life.
So yeah, well, we did spend a good bit of time just talking about the game out of the ring.
I feel like that's going to be
Great
like the big thing this entire episode, except for the main event, because I kind of want to focus on the Rumble. So it's going to be good.
I know something interesting that kind of confused me a little bit. Actually, was that the referee was counting Tenaya Conti out when it's a triple threat.
Yeah.
So is she technically going to be eliminated, or?
I believe this should be first win.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Oh man, that would be great if she thrown her into the turnbuckle. Also, I don't know how that would have worked out, but
I'm not sure. I know you can set elimination on, so if you wanted to do a triple threat elimination, you could.
yeah, it'd be more realistic if we didn't do it that way.
I believe, don't quote me, I believe there is a mod in the works for gauntlet matches,
Yeah,
and that's going to be a lot of fun
yeah,
when that comes out.
that'll be interesting.
It'll be
honestly.
one match happens, and then next person comes out, next person, yada,
Yeah.
yada, yada.
That'd be really cool.
I'm actually going to check the
I
forums
think
right now.
the game truly does deserve more match types, like ladder match. I don't know how they get it to work,
I think
but
the reason that those kinds of matches are in because it's
It's-
it's
yeah.
Japan based. How often do you see a ladder match? How often do you see these gimmick matches in
Yeah.
Japan?
they'll throw in like the extreme bloodied shark tank barbed wire massacre
Yeah,
match,
right.
but we won't get a
But I do believe
ladder.
via rumors that there are going to be more match types. And
there is a
stuff.
cage match in this game, because I remember.
A cage match. There is a cage match.
Yeah, I was gonna say I remember in Fire Pro Wrestling Returns, Cole was in a cage match, and I remember the entire time all he did was schoolboy, off the top of the
There is
turnbuckles.
in fact a cage
so, on the
Oh,
ropes.
you mean old school?
Yeah.
And
I don't know. I said old school.
the big modder, Carl Zilla, was working on a career mode, story mode mod thing career management,
Mod
where you'd
thing.
follow one character's wins and all that kind of stuff.
That's cool. Yeah.
Which I thought
okay.
was-
Well, we found out what happens if they throw each other into the turnbuckle pad.
Yeah, they both collide.
They're really sticking to this left-hand side of the ring here. Oh shoot, going top.
She wasn't rolling.
She wasn't feeling it. Wasn't feeling the moonsault today there, Lita.
There's another mod, by the way, for mass uninstalling people.
Mhm.
If you have too many people, I get rid of them.
Taylor Conti out of the ring now. Moonsault, yes. There you go.
I'm expecting to get an angry comment because I wasn't really focusing on the match.
Yeah. So like that
There's-
GM is horrible.
I made
he
up
doesn't know
for
how to
it.
run a company. All he talks about is some game. My immersion's been broken.
My immersion.
Immersion. That F5 connects.
Oh, God, God.
Rosemary hurt herself more than Tanera Conti there, though.
Rosemary broke her arm.
Yeah.
It's nobody signed Sexy Star.
We're going to, though. We're going to. Oh! True. Only a 1 count there. I don't know what it is with people hurting themselves more in their moves. Slams Rosemary's head down. Taking Rosemary to the middle of the ring. What's Tanera Conti gonna do? A pinfall? Lita's just gonna
One,
look at her.
2.
2.9.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Lita
2.9.
had full faith. She was like, she's not gonna get that one. Okay, Rosemary going for it. Kick there by Tanera Conti. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do for titles, don't we? We have a unified championship.
Have like tag titles for both brands.
Yeah.
Or dual branded tag titles.
Say there are no titles here on the line tonight. This one's a show of bragging rights, I guess you could say. Powerbomb.
Yes, now I see
Dang,
it.
that was impressive there, Lita. Only a 2.9. Tanera Conti kicking them both
No.
away, surprisingly. Ooh.
I don't know all the participants in the match. I know
We
Lita,
got
Rosemary.
Tanera Conti, who almost won it right there. She is someone that you can watch on NXT. Fairly new, and she will be going to the Mae Young Classic Part 2, Season 2, EP2. So, whatever they're calling the second
Well,
one.
that's a good plug that you're never gonna be paid for.
What? The Mae Young Classic?
The Young Classic.
Yeah, oh,
Network
whoa.
Agenda- Oh,
what the-
jeez! East River Crossing.
East River Crossing.
She goes for the pinfall on Rosemary. 1, 2,
2.9.
2.9.
Yeah, this is a pretty good women's match right here.
These girls know how to play the shot. They
Tanera
keep just
Conti,
throwing
yeah.
her out.
Oh shoot, what's going on here? The ref screwed Rosemary out of that win there. He should have counted the pin for Rosemary. Definitely was a 3 count in my eyes. Oh, roundhouse kick. Tanera Conti might be knocked out on that one. Oh, she's back
Much
up,
like-
staggered.
And with a pin.
2, 2.9.
These girls know how to play their shots and they know how to play them well.
Well, you got a Hall of Famer in Lito.
I might cut off.
Rosemary.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. Rosemary, who most likely will be a name that people talk about for years for how unique of a gimmick she is.
Oh, yeah.
Tanera Conti, I mean, she hasn't really showed too much yet. 'Cause she's fairly
She
green,
exists.
literally, but a very beautiful woman, I will say that.
Very beautiful one.
Very beautiful. Oh, the mist in the
Oh
eyes
my
of
God!
Conti.
Really missed to
Oh,
fix in our Conti.
So we do have the mod, by the way, that had like the permanent decals. Holy moly!
Oh my God!
And all that for Tanera Conti to mess it up. Is this gonna be an F5 connects? Oh shoot! Lita goes for the steal in the pin. Rosemary's knocked out. She couldn't do anything. Okay, well,
it is
it is
elimination.
elimination technically. Yeah,
Hey,
found that out.
I'm down with that.
Tanera Conti. As I was saying though, with the mist, it was staying on her because we got the little mod for it. I think I don't know if that was base game or not.
Yes, I'm not sure if that's any mod. It might be. I'm not certain.
But, yeah, well, we had the one where it keeps the blood stains.
The blood, I think, is
So
involved.
it technically is a decal, I'd imagine.
I'm assuming it's included in that.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, what's Lita going for here? Oh, she was trying to run for her. Messed up there. But the girls, Austin Sides, a DDT with a float over DDT. Got her in the middle of the ring. Elbow dropper. Oh. Throws her over the back.
Do a test real quick. One of the mods that you may be interested in. I want to make sure it works before you play around with it.
Oh, more mods to play with. How far can we mod the game till we break it?
We haven't the fucking community hasn't broken it yet.
Yeah.
So
I have all the mods. Irish whip, spear by Lita. Holy moly.
you have all the mods that anybody would need.
Yes, alright, 1, 2, and 3. Lita, able to pick
Lita
up the
gets the
win here tonight.
victory to the shock of probably like 3 people. That was a good match that I enjoyed.
Fairly few people probably expected
Taynara Conti.
Yeah, Taynara Conti to win this one. I thought Rosemary was going to
I
get
think
it too.
she was
They did pretty good.
the woman may have outshined the tag team match.
Yeah. All right. 96%.
Wow.
All right. Next up,
Austin
Wow.
Aries versus Johnny Gargano, our cruiserweight match of the night.
Johnny Oregano. This is a modern day Aries. It looks like too.
It
Wearing
is.
his,
He
tights.
does have like 2 or 3 attires for his trunks though.
yeah.
I know. He's at 2 trunk attires and 1 suit attire.
That's the thing. We'll have to memorize the attire outfits when we change them up.
Or
a
we
lot.
can just check while we're booking.
Yeah.
Or just say we can't do that.
Another thing to really brag about Fire Pro is the fact that you can have multiple outfits for your character. Not just the fact that you can literally have over 2,000 people downloaded, but the fact that your character
4
can have up to
attires.
4 attires. Something that we
And
used
if you
to
have, if you don't have, and there's a mod to get more attires.
Oh man, that's. I mean, I don't know really why you would,
Because there are people that want more than 4 attires.
I guess, yeah.
You know, John Cena. You want all of his colors.
Yeah, all the colors. I want the green, the
If you
blue.
want, if you want most of Punk's attire, if you want Punk's entire career of attires.
Yeah, right. I think most of those attires, though, I'd want is like legacy outfits, like a 2010 Punk, 2008, Straight Edge Society, stuff like that. But, so I don't even know if Punk is included in our little MMA set of people. I don't think he was. It'd be kind of funny if he was, though. Oh, low blow, Johnny Oregano. I didn't think
By
Johnny
the way,
Oregano
because
was
I
a
opened
dirty
up Fire Pro, I can see I have exactly 2,801 download
Yep,
things.
so you're pushing 3K there.
I'm pushing 3K. What I'm looking for does not appear to be here, and I'm not happy about that.
Break. You're not even commentating your own match there. Everyone's going to be
Yeah,
angry.
that's because headbutts, spears to the corner to Oregano.
Johnny Oregano's.
Breaks his arm real quick. Gotta lift him up. Aries on the. Oh my god. But he doesn't want to stop him. Dropped him right on his head.
Let's see what's going on now. Oh,
Big elbow to the face of Gargano. Aries in an Irish whip. And then a sidewalk slam. Aries and Gargano, they have little to no experience with each other. They're on 2 different sides of the world. Gargano in NXT and Austin Aries over in the 205 Lives.
yeah, they kind of crisscross paths if you think about it.
They did, because I believe as soon as Gargano went to NXT, Aries moved up.
Yeah. Of course, Aries starting out in ROH, and Oregano wasn't around, I believe, at the time. And then by the time that Aries was done with ROH doing TNA stuff, Oregano was doing stuff in PWG, and then...
It was just, ironically, wherever Aries wasn't, Gargano wasn't. Quick roll-up, but a pin break, the rope break. And they're doing a test of strength, Aries and Gargano.
And then by the time Aries was in
Big Pele
WWE,
kicks.
and both of them were in WWE, you see Aries was on the main roster, killing it, I guess you could say.
He was
from a certain
doing
perspective.
freaking good. They just
And,
wouldn't put the strap on him, which was the problem.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I loved Neville as the champion, but Aries should have held the cruiserweight title.
Yeah.
And I will stick to that. He was the best cruiserweight on that roster.
It's just because they definitely weren't shy of
2.9.
flip-flopping the belt. So, looks like these guys might have a bit of a Iron Man match here tonight, and that could be a fast one.
This one and
Drops
this is
him on
looking
his head.
pretty good. These two are going back and forth between each other. This is why the cruiserweight division on EWC is going to be the greatest division in professional wrestling, which is why that's the big reason I wanted to go after Gargano and Aries. They really wanted to build the cruiserweight division, like you wanted your tag division, whether that was an accident or not.
Yeah, I think you actually managed to have a pretty big cruiserweight division where I did get a good bit of cruiserweights, but most of my cruiserweights were like in the tag team division. So
Yeah.
I got the
So
likes of Shelly,
I don't
Sabin,
expect
all those
Jake-
guys. But
I don't expect Jake and Dave Chris to be singles tags.
Oh, the first submission of the match.
I don't even know what this called. I think Rings of Saturn is what I know
yeah,
now.
yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's Ring of Saturn. I
And
do
a trip
know.
and a
With,
big shoulder block.
I do know with Fire Promoter in particular, that'd be something
Rings of
where
Saturn game.
if a tag team guy get injured, it'd make it a lot more interesting to see how we book him.
Yeah.
We'll just have to.
I can't wait for Fire. I'm getting the DLC the day it comes out, no matter what.
Yeah.
Rolling elbow.
Whether. All right, we're gonna go for quick pin Aries 1, 2.
2.9.
2.9 kick out by Gargano. I will say I doubt you're gonna get it first day.
I think we'll get it first day.
So if you don't,
Because there's nothing in between really here and
The pinfall.
Fallout
2,
76. So,
3
wow.
Aries with a
A little over 10
good-
minutes.
I
that
was
was
gonna say
really
Johnny
good.
Gargano said if he
That
ended up
shortest match, that was probably my favorite match of the night. And I'm not saying that because it was on my brand. I'm saying it because that was really fast paced and that was really good.
Now here's the match. This is the match for all the marbles. We're already
It's
giving
just
you
a match
guys.
that everybody in the world,
90%. Wow.
This is the match everybody in the world has been waiting for. We've got CM Punk representing HoPW. We got Kenny Omega representing EWC.
If this match
Our
doesn't get
respect-
100%, doesn't get all the stars from Mr. Dane Meltzer himself, then I just don't know.
I believe this is our respected favorite wrestlers.
That might actually be true. Yeah. Is Kenny Omega your all-time fave?
I don't know. I'm torn on it. I really like Kenny Omega.
Now Punk is not my all-time fave. I'd say that it'd have to go to Michaels. You know.
I don't think I wouldn't
But-
say Kenny my all-time fave. I think he's my recent fave. In the past like 10 years.
Yeah, I'd say last 10 years Punk is definitely for mine. I think just because from that 2008 period, and onward, I've seen the evolution of Punk literally. So
Which unfortunately I wasn't able to really be a fan of Punk as I was still basically a fetus while he was really over, and I cried when Cena lost that Money in the Bank.
yes, I was.
And
I
that is
wasn't.
not a
I was gonna say I wasn't 10, but 10 years ago I was, from the day actually. Happy birthday myself. Even though this video's not coming out on my birthday, it's gonna be a little bit after.
this video's coming. How many are we just doing this one? Then we're calling it a night. Or we're doing one more after this, depending on when the Rumble ends.
Probably one more. I got time.
It's
Yeah,
fully up to-
I've got the energy for it.
I've got energy for some reason.
Mega's doing pretty good in this match here. I'm trying to make a
Well, not
comeback.
anymore. He just got dropped.
I
But-
know.
Oh, the test of strength.
Test of strength. Back and forth, back and
Punches
forth.
back and forth. Punches.
Oh,
Punches.
man.
Omega takes out Punk.
Maybe Omega should be the UFC fighter around here. Those
DDT.
little test of strength punches.
Yeah, but we don't need a Canadian UFC fighter. Even though there's a lot of those.
Yeah, I
Hold
was
on.
gonna say. Wait a minute.
might be the better boxer out of the two.
Step
Enziguri.
up, Enziguri. Never gets old.
Might be the better
Insane.
boxer out of the two, but I believe that Punk is
Irish
about a technical
whip.
wrestler.
Oh, stop there. Kicks him in the leg. Miniature fireman carry drop. Go for a vertical
Yeah,
back suplex.
suplex. Quick suplex. And kicks to the chest of Omega. Punk lifts him up. In the corner.
Runs
On
the
the
ropes.
float
and-
over,
What was that?
DDT.
Swinger DDT. That was insane.
Float over.
Float. There we go. An elbow to the back row.
Hey, young fella.
Already 5 minutes down. Will they take it
Big.
half the hour?
Big
Who knows?
clothesline.
Ooh, drops him down.
It's,
Oh,
I thought it was gonna go for the
Anaconda
kick. Oh,
Vice.
there it is.
Anaconda Vice!
There we go, the Anaconda
There
Vice.
it is.
He's wrenching it. He's wrenching it as far back as he can.
Oh,
Yeah,
shoot.
Anaconda Vice is trying to finish this match quick.
Mega broke. Oh, shoot. Knees, kicks, everything. Roundhouse kicked, ended on.
Punk is
Punk
not
is
joking.
being-
Punk is I believe, still the longest reigning world champion in the modern era, because I don't count Brock Lesnar as a real wrestling
You don't
champion.
count the Universal title.
I don't
No.
count him as a real wrestler.
Yeah. Are we talking all companies or just WWE?
Just WWE.
Yeah, I was gonna say Okada's
Because Omega,
pretty
because
good.
Okada beat.
Yeah.
But yeah, Punk, respectively, is one of the biggest stars WWE's seen in a long time. Two count.
Yeah. We got claps from the
Oh my God!
arena.
GTS.
GTS. Go to sleep. That's it.
1, 2,
2.
no, Omega.
2.9.
Yes, Omega. Omega kicks out.
Yeah. The question is when the Fire Promoter DLC drops out, and I imagine it's gonna have
Roll up. A quick roll up. 1, 2.
Oh, just a 2.
I was about to say,
I'd imagine when the
that.
Fire Promoter DLC comes out, it's gonna have the New Japan roster added, right?
Oh yeah. When
So-
you get the DLC, I believe Fire Promoter. I believe for the New Japan DLC is Fire Promoter, New Japan, and the story mode. I believe. I'm not certain.
Now I can't remember what the Kenny Omega looks like in that.
He
But
looks
what,
really
what
good.
to compare him, because I don't know what looks better.
He's got his blonde hair in one attire, and his other attire is like his Wrestle Kingdom stuff when
Yeah.
he had the black and gold hair.
What's
There was
Pin,
suplex.
the suplex pin 1, 2.
2? That's it.
Kick out the Punk.
The crowd's loving it, cheering. Drops him. Maybe going
He's
for
gonna
the
go for the Anaconda Vice.
Yeah.
Anaconda Vice.
Is he gonna make the Omega tap? It's Omega.
Omega's
going
close to the
tap
ropes
out.
though. He's
He is,
inching, yeah.
He wanted
Close to
to
the
prove a
ropes.
point that he is strong enough to
Punches.
withstand the Anaconda Vice tonight.
Dropped him. Two guys keeping it in the ring right now.
And I thought we were gonna go for another test of strength.
Yeah.
He's a very good striker, I gotta admit. Kenny Omega.
10-minute mark.
Kenny
Both
Omega's
guys getting
done
tired.
really good at the striking game in this matchup so far. Punk's made a really big use of his legs though. And the elbow drop to the face.
Looks like Kenny missed
Swinging
leg
neck
day.
breaker.
And
Oh,
Punk's throwing a big kick to the face
that
of
might
Omega.
be it.
1,
2, 3.
Hey,
Wow.
And that's gonna
it's
tie
not
it
the
up
summer
there.
of Punk, it's the century of Punk.
That's gonna
He
tie
just
it up there.
knocked out Kenny
At
Omega
10
with a kick to the face.
10 minutes and 45
All right,
seconds.
we're gonna see how this is gonna work out now.
Yeah, this is the main event, which
Yep.
I'm slightly scared to say is gonna work.
84. Huh.
What?
That's
I mean,
Why
that
not?
was
Wasn't that
fairly.
great?
Hey, you know
Yeah.
what? I guess that means we have to have an Iron Man match soon. I
Alright.
think it's good, by the
So
way.
this is the
This should be the main event, but I don't think it's gonna work. I think it's broken.
Okay.
I'm certain it's
I
broken.
see
actually.
round 1 down at the bottom, so I have no idea what's gonna go on.
That's already a bad sign.
All right. Well, we're starting off my boy Mark Andrews and your boy AJ Styles.
My
Chop,
boy,
chop,
AJ.
chop. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna see.
Yeah, we're
the
gonna
type
find
of
out.
audible. Yeah, we're gonna call an audible and see what happens. So.
Maybe it's
Oh.
like, maybe it's like a gauntlet.
Oh, wait, no.
oh, okay.
Okay, maybe that's
Here comes
gonna
Penta.
Penta. Wrestler
Has he got
HOP.
Junior
Oh,
represent-
what? Oh, man. Goodbye.
Oh, no, he's
Bye.
eliminated.
Bye, Penta.
Well, it looks like the main event is AJ Styles and Mark Andrews. I'm more interested to see if we get entrance 9 and 10.
I want to know what's gonna happen. Like, are we just gonna? Oh, what Randy Orton? Here he comes. Yep.
Here comes Randy Orton representing HoPW as well.
Will
See
he-
what the referee kick out
will he
Randy.
leave?
Randy Orton actually
Yep.
looks really nice.
Oh, Randy.
No, Randy Orton's in.
All right.
I guess he doesn't
Well, what
like.
happened to Penta?
Yeah. What?
I guess he's not a fan of Mexico.
Oh, you mean New Japan?
Japan?
Oh man,
He's not
No.
a fan of Mexico, he's from there.
what are you talking about?
Yeah, no, the referee is not a fan of Mexico.
The referee
told
just
him to get back.
eliminated him.
Oh my god, that was great.
Oh man, they worked out your
We got
favorite.
Velveteen
Another
Dream.
one on my team. All
Also
my guys.
representing
Yeah.
HoPW.
All right.
See, Dynamite.
Full
How
team
you
Kevin
Dream.
Hart. Oh, Randy Orton and AJ Styles are
Ooh.
working. Everyone, HoPW's turning against each
Yeah,
other.
HOP was becoming a train wreck tonight.
HoPW is broken, but you know what? EWC is not. Maybe that's because EWC is not out of the ring yet, but I mean,
The
we're already winning because we have all 5 of our guys so far.
one guy
Or
holding
4,
it
depending how many
together.
boots.
all right, Daniel
Here comes
Bryan.
The first one of
Yeah.
EWC, we got Daniel Bryan making his way down the ring.
match.
D-Bry, yeah.
Eliminated.
Pentagon
Pentagon.
just eliminated instantly.
I think we need a way to make it up to Pentagon.
Oh man, we gotta run a storyline with that, you know.
Yeah, we gotta run a story. Penta's not allowed to wrestle anymore because he's not allowed to wrestle ever. He's fired.
We gotta do some story with that. I don't know. We gotta figure out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Why was Penta
Here
eliminated
comes
wrongly?
Kota Ibushi, also from EWC. I believe the last group of people representing
Wrongly
EWC,
eliminated.
except 9 and 10 if you
Yeah.
get many.
The question is, will we get Finn Balor and Seth Rollins, or will it just end after these 8 people?
My question is, how is elimination gonna work?
That's another valid question too. Yeah.
Because, like I said, I've never worked with this.
You said it's supposed to be over the top rope eliminations, though, right?
It should be over the top rope.
Okay.
Here comes Hollywood Hogan.
Hogan brother. He's like,
Just,
I took one for the team. I eliminated Pentagon. I paid off the ref.
Finger poke doom outside my ring.
Dropped him with a leg drop.
Brother. Alright, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out right now because there's.
I paid off the LWO to beat him up, brother. Oh, well, is that? Yeah, that's elimination.
Andrews is out.
Andrews, oh, first one eliminated,
Here-
of course.
Let's see, we're gonna get number 9.
D-Brian Styles,
Number
we're gonna 9.
EWC's Seth Rollins.
Seth flipping Rollins.
Hey, this works, and I'm happy this works.
Yeah, except for Pentagon.
Listen, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, ooh, I was worried there for a second. There was a little bit of a...
Big airplane spin, punches in the
Listen
face,
here,
and double team.
brother.
The knee.
How ironic is Hogan wrestling Velveteen Dream?
Oh, man. He's like, I'm gonna get you, brother, and put you over real good. Oh, that's beautiful.
Bushi
Yeah,
stomping into him.
turnbuckle over there.
Hey, where's my guy?
Oh, cutter.
No, where's your guy?
That's a good question. I don't think it's time yet for him to come out.
It should have been. It should have been at 8. They came out.
He's getting some free time. Oh, Styles
AJ's
throwdown
eliminated.
by Ibushi, I think it was.
Ibushi just turned on his own team.
All right, will we get Finn Balor at 9? Yep,
There he is!
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. The first time ever on one card where all the Bullet Club leaders have been on the same card. We could have seen 2 of the 3 in the ring at the same time, but it just wasn't happening
What
tonight.
about Cody?
Cody's not a leader. Cody was never the leader. Cody was never the leader. Who are you joking?
Wait, where's Carl?
Carl wasn't the leader.
Yeah, come on.
Carl
That's
was
not
the second
lie.
leader.
Second.
No.
That's not how this works. You can't have a second, third, fifth leader. Like,
The first leader was Finn. Second leader was immediately AJ for some reason. There was never a crossover leader.
you can't say Chase Owens was like the 8th leader. Come on now.
No, it was legit.
No, he wasn't. I'm telling you.
Oh,
It's-
throw it out. There goes Velveteen Dream. Hogan
Velveteen Dream
punches
is eliminated.
D-Bry.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is looking really good for EWC. Just saying.
I know. That's the scary
Roll
part.
up to Hogan. Oh, no,
You
Hogan.
got Hogan, D-Bry, Ibushi, and Seth. I got Orton and Finn.
Yeah.
But as you can see here, doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, Hogan playing dirty tonight.
Tag team. Orton is taking out.
Hey, I think Finn might be
EWC
busted
members.
open.
Hogan is fighting off
Is
EWC.
Is
like
Finn busted
nobody's-
open? Looks
Finn?
like it. Yeah.
Finn's bleeding. Finn is in fact
Yeah.
bleeding.
He's got a little cut. It's nothing too big. I'm not too familiar on the blood mechanics on if it's gonna get bigger and become a
It
big
gets
gash.
bigger if they keep on focusing on the head like
Yeah. Oh,
it should be.
God,
And
Hogan. How's the ref not like said Hogan? You gotta get out of here, brother. Man. Oh, what was that 1916,
1916.
Yeah, something like that.
16 to Hogan. And the test of strength, Rollins and Balor, one of the hottest feuds in WWE today.
Back and
Going
forth.
back and forth.
Oh.
Finn gets back to his feet first, but
Oh, that was a close one.
that could have been the end for Balor.
Oh,
Balor
roll back
eliminated
in.
its own people.
I know what's going on here, guys.
It's weird because they should be working together so they can get a win for HoPW unless they're trying to prove themselves to be
Lord.
alpha male or something like that.
There's only one alpha male in this universe. I mean,
And it's going to be the winner of the first Royal Rumble.
no, it's
Ibushi's eliminated Daniel Bryan.
Oh man, that'd be a great feud right there. The two of them.
That'd be a lot of fun.
They're really technical.
Carl.
Then again, it's always the feuds that don't surprise you, like the Chris brothers and the B team. That match lasted really long. It was really good. With Punk and Omega, it could have been better.
Punk and Omega, I was slightly disappointed by. I think it's because it was so short.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, I'll say this.
The women's match was kind of better.
Not to really spoil anything, but there's an Iron Man match mod.
Oh shoot.
So if we ever plan on doing some big matches, you know.
Big money matches.
Big money.
Oh shoot. Bang, bang.
Randy Orton KO Rollins.
Got Hogan there.
Finn Balor and Randy Orton.
Finn Balor throws out Randy Orton. Finn,
the
last member of HoPW, the Iron Man of HoPW. The last one. The last one that came in eliminated, what was it? The third man that came in?
Who?
What was it? Orton, yeah.
Orton, I believe, was third.
I think it was Pentagon.
We can check after the match. We can check everything.
Yeah. Oh.
They dropped on his head.
Ooh, I thought he was gonna go for the coup de grace.
That would have been great. Crazy.
Yeah.
Rollins almost getting eliminated by a Bushi. Chops back and forth between Hogan and Balor. Hogan going after Rollins. Ibushi and Balor both down and out. Hogan going after Ibushi now.
Oh
both
shoot!
double grabs. Ibushi's
out of here.
Rollins eliminated Ibushi.
Go for the pin. Didn't work out there.
Wow! Balor may win this.
It's a triple threat here, brother.
Oh my god! A pedigree!
Pedigree. Oh no!
Pedigree to Finn Balor.
Oh.
It seems like EWC is now teaming up against HoPW right now.
Oh,
and a last hold, a punch to Hogan and
super kick
to Hogan.
Finn Balor.
It's official. Man. EWC's getting the win.
But who's gonna be
win?
The last man. It's Rollins.
No, I found out two things.
Seth Rollins has won.
Freaking so excited, knocked out the microphone.
The inaugural Rumble.
What?
All right. 18 minutes, 24 seconds. In round one.
All right, now I'm not certain about clicking things yet.
Okay.
I'd say, wait. Did this automatically open or did this?
This automatically opened. I didn't touch anything.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to still say wait just in case.
All right. The question is, how long do we wait?
How long do we wait? Until Fire
Pro.
Oh,
wait. I hear sounds.
Okay.
There we go.
Here are the results, as you can see. Now, I still want to wait until Fire Pro launches back up, just in case.
Okay.
Just because I'm more comfortable like that.
There we go.
It was a draw, technically, but that's a lie. Seth Rollins won.
It doesn't even show
it says the draw because it was modded, but
yeah, it doesn't show Penta on here, actually.
Yeah, that's because you can't show everybody.
That's true, yeah. So it's not going to show Manders also, because he was limited. Yeah.
So now we can look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently Pentagon won the Battle Royal.
That's a funny meme. Yeah.
I mean, it never
click it. Yeah, so try and click out of that. So now let's go back to that real quick. Okay.
This, yeah.
So what you should be able to do is now go through. Let's real quick first of all, actually. So you got PWGR.
Okay.
Because now you can see the full results of your Rumble.
Yeah.
Which includes entrances.
Pentagon eliminated AJ Styles. Yeah, that's what happened, right?
Yeah, totally.
That didn't even work.
You can see the stats of the match.
Yeah, say Manders.
Rollins got the most eliminations, or it was in the longest, and Pentagon was only in for 16 seconds.
That's accurate. There we go.
But it still reported that he was in the match.
Yeah.
Now for this,
16 seconds.
Young Lions, you can put in Young Lions, it seems. I'm not sure how this works, but this is interesting.
Yeah.
Wrestler histories, you can see wrestlers' match histories.
Huh.
You can see title histories. We don't have a belt yet, but we can see title histories, records, which is win-loss and everything. Huh. Average rating. Quick results, we can see the results.
The women are the best wrestlers.
Match of the night was Lita, Tainara Conti, and Rosemary. Second match of the night was my Cruiserweight match.
Huh.
That's it. And then clearly you can go back. See?
Yeah. What are card notes? Can you...
Card notes?
Just
I'm
say,
not sure.
Like, hi, can you type...
I don't know.
Hi? Nope, well, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, alright. Well...
Like, if we go to, like, Battle Royale real quick, are there any card notes? No. Pentagon.
It's just a Pentagon.
Yeah.
Actually, if we go to records and we go to Pentagon.
It's Pentagon won
Crazy,
apparently.
yeah.
We have the real truth.
We know the real truth, right? Someone hacked in to the database and they said Pentagon won. Pentagon left. And
someone was really angry that Pentagon didn't get his fair due in the match. So they're like, all right,
it
here
was
you go.
1 hour 23-minute show. Not actually what it was on the recording, but
in the
okay,
show.
not bad. Yeah, we can see how it ended.
Hold on, actually, wait a minute. This looks very confused. Oh wait, no, I think okay, never mind.
What? This had a perfect plex for the ending.
I was slightly confused for a second.
Spinning drop kick, and Muay Thai kick there.
Yep.
So pretty cool there. 88 in total for the card rating, so it was a B-level show, very decent.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I thought it was a good show for a debut show. That was pretty good.
So we're gonna end it off here, and then we'll take it to you guys next time. We'll try to figure out how we're gonna one up this show if it's even possible. Peace out.